no days off. Let those words sink in. Most men will hear that and laugh. They'll call it unrealistic, extreme, unnecessary. That's because they don't understand what it takes to achieve greatness. They don't know what it means to push past the limits society has set for them. But you're not most men. You wouldn't be here if you were. Deep down, you know there's more to life than what you've been taught. You're not here to blend in, to coast, to live the kind of life that's forgotten as soon as it's over. You're here to make an impact, to leave a legacy, to be remembered. And here's the brutal truth. Greatness doesn't come to those who take days off. It doesn't come to the men who only show up when it's convenient. It comes to the ones who show up every single day, no matter what. No days off isn't just a phrase. It's a mindset, a way of life. It's the understanding that every single day is an opportunity to get better, to get stronger, to get closer to the man you're meant to be. And if you waste that opportunity, you're not just cheating yourself, you're cheating your future. Why most men stay average? Let's get one thing straight. Most men will never achieve greatness. Not because they're not capable, but because they're not willing. They're not willing to put in the work when it's hard. They're not willing to show up when no one's watching. They're not willing to sacrifice comfort for progress. And that's why they stay stuck. That's why they live average lives, full of regret and what-ifs. Think about it. How many people do you know who start something and quit as soon as it gets hard? They hit the gym for a week, maybe 2, and then disappear. They start a project with big dreams, only to abandon it when the excitement fades. They talk a big game but never follow through. That's not who you are. You're here because you're tired of settling, because you're ready to rise above the noise, the excuses, the mediocrity. And let me tell you something. The grind is your way out. Every man wants the reward, but few are willing to embrace the process. But the process is where the magic happens. The grind is where you grow, where you sharpen your skills, where you build the discipline that separates the average from the exceptional. Why no days off matters. Let's talk about what no days off really means. It's not about working yourself into the ground. It's not about burning out or running on fumes. It's about showing up every day with intention. It's about doing something, anything, to move the needle forward. Even on your rest days, you're not taking a day off. You're stretching, recovering, planning your next move. You're not sitting around wasting time. You're building momentum. You see, most men treat their dreams like a hobby. They work on them when they feel like it, when it's convenient, when they're in the mood. But you treat your dreams like a mission, and missions don't take breaks. Think about the men who changed the game. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, David Goggins. These men didn't take days off because they knew what was at stake. They knew that every day was an opportunity to get ahead while their competition was sleeping. Kobe once said, "Rest at the end, not in the middle." That's the mindset you need. Rest when the mission is complete, not when you're tired. Because tired is temporary. Success is forever. The grind, what it takes to win. The grind is ugly. It's brutal. It's repetitive. And that's why most people run from it. But the grind, that's where champions are made. You see, every rep in the gym, every hour of work, every time you push through the pain, it's a brick in the foundation of your legacy. The question is, how strong is your foundation? Are you building something that will stand the test of time? Or are you letting cracks form because you couldn't stay consistent? grind doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care if you're tired, if you're busy, if you're not in the mood. It demands everything from you. And if you're not willing to give it, someone else will. Think about it. While you're making excuses, someone else is making progress. While you're taking a day off, someone else is putting in the work. And when the time comes to compete, they're going to beat you. Not because they're better, but because they showed up when you didn't. The grind is your ally, not your enemy. It's the fire that forges you into something unbreakable. And the sooner you embrace it, the sooner you'll realize that the grind isn't what's holding you back. It's what's going to set you free. No days off. The mindset of a winner. No days off isn't just about what you do. It's about who you are. It's a declaration that you refuse to be average, that you refuse to let life pass you by. Every decision you make, every action you take, is a vote for the kind of man you're becoming. Are you casting votes for strength, discipline, and progress? Or are you letting laziness and comfort dictate your future? When you adopt the no days off mindset, you stop waiting for motivation. You stop looking for inspiration. You start doing what needs to be done, no matter how you feel. Because here's the truth. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your reasons. It cares about results. And the only way to get results is to put in the work, day after day, without fail. So here's the question. Are you ready to commit? Are you ready to wake up every single day and say, no excuses, no shortcuts, no days off? This isn't just about the grind. It's about becoming the kind of man who refuses to settle, the kind of man who shows up when others don't, the kind of man who lives with purpose, discipline, and fire. Because one day you'll look back on your life and you'll see the results of every choice you made, every moment you showed up, every time you pushed through, every time you refused to quit. It will all add up to a legacy you can be proud of. If you're ready to rise, then make this your mantra. No days. Office, subscribe to the Midnight Alpha, smash that like button, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we're building a brotherhood of relentless warriors who refuse to quit. This is your life, your journey, and it starts now. No days off. Let's go.